is, whoa, it is 6:36 in the morning, and I am starting to feel a sore throat, like a dry throat. And maybe it's because the weather's been changing, like batshit crazy changing. I don't know, but I need something. I need something. Something. Oh my gosh, this fan is like the worst, but I persevere. I have to. I'm gonna get a medicine ball. Medicine ball? Medicine? I'm going to get a medicine ball and make it myself. You know, the medicine ball from Starbucks? It's not that hard, very simple. It's like 4 ingredients, and I just need something to like, because I can't do this sore throat. I just can't do it. I'm wearing Adidas track pants, right? Should go with my trainers, but because I don't care what people think, I'm gonna wear my Nikes because, you know, I like the way it makes me feel. I like the little extra inch that it gives me in my height, and yeah, you're not gonna tell me that I can't wear my Adidas with my Nikes. And so, wow, I look really good for somebody that is supposed to be like borderline on their deathbed. But I have, oh my goodness, the lights off. I have a Black History Month event that's happening this Saturday, and then I have a Black History Month brunch that I'm throwing myself. So I can't afford to be feeling like this right now. Plus, you know, I'm gonna go see a gentleman caller too. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, genuine question for the culture. When you're starting to feel like you're, you know, on the verge of getting sick, you start getting that sore throat, you start getting a little cough every now and again. What is like your go-to remedy to stop it? Some people said they take Zyrtec, some people say they, like, some people will do the medicine ball, some people will take, like, you know, like drink ginger tea or have ginger shots. So like, what is, or some people will even drink like bone broth. I've never had that before, but yeah, I'm like very curious to know, like, how do you stop your sickness from taking effect? Look at the sky, by the way. This is so crazy. Frank Ocean, you ain't slick, pink and white. Okay, so quick story time. Like, I'm on my way to the store, I'm walking to the store, but I feel like quick story time because, like, why not give a story as I'm on my way? I am in the process of talking to 2 different people, right? Oh my gosh, you're just so loud. Like, oh my goodness. But I am in the process of talking to 2 different people, and I just want to know, like, what is your philosophy on talking to, like, multiple different people, at the same dang time? Like, I need to know what is the motto, the philosophy. I've never been in this predicament before. I have like never been in a situation where like I'm talking to 2 people at the same time, I'm entertaining 2 people at the same time, because on my podcast that I have called Now What, like with my cousin, we talked about dating, and I talked about how like being queer and being black, it's like one of the hardest things in the world, like to date, because you're just nobody's type, like nobody's really interested in you, and then if they are, you like have to be this certain mold or this certain type of fit, I guess. Like, you can't be, and this isn't to be fat phobic, but you can't be plus sized, you can't be like, you have to have all these like show offable qualities that just feel so unrealistic, and it's like ugh ugh ugh. But yeah, I'm like very curious to see where this goes though. Back to the story, because one of them, like, I'm still getting to know both of them. One of them I'm seeing this weekend. Um, so that's like meeting up for the first time. I'm not gonna be posting about that. I'm not really like, I don't like showing off my personal life. But um yeah, one of them I'm going to be seeing this weekend, and then the other one, I don't know when I'm gonna see them. Don't know. But I'm like very intrigued. I'm very intrigued because he has like I'm just out of myself. Please, I've been out of myself. But he like has some really cool, unique features. Not in terms of like physical. This person is speeding. Oh my goodness, y'all saw that? Where's the police when that shit is happening? Like, what the frick? But he has all these like, you know, qualities that are so admirable, so beautiful. And I love that. I think that it's cool that like we're both in school and like he works with kids, and like I think that that's so cool. Like if you work with kids, like I just see that as like a green flag. Not saying that every teacher that work, like there are some very creepy teachers out there, but I think that like for the most part, if you are choosing to go into education like willingly, and then you want to work with like babies, like pre-K, like kindergarten, first grade, all that stuff, that is like very. Why is everybody speeding this morning? Like, what is going on? But if you want to work with like pre-K and like all that grade level, like that is so cool. Like that is so admirable. So like, I don't know, I think that that's just a very cool trait, and I'm just like, that's something that like really like spoke to me. Yeah. Okay, but now that I like seriously am thinking about it and like reflecting on it, there's actually a third person. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, ooh, should I give this one a chance? Because, and we've already talked about our relationship, and like, because I already asked him out, and I was just like, you know, how are you feeling, what are you thinking, right? And they were like, oh, like in this moment, first of all, they said that they don't date as it is, right? And that was confusing to me personally, because I was just like, okay, that's a new one, but like, go off, I'm gonna let you do you, right? But then they were just like, first, okay, oh, I don't want to tell on myself. I do not want to tell on myself, but they're religious, and during this time period, they have to essentially abstain from like anything that could cause them to sin. And so like I didn't think of it in that way because I'm not really religious like that. Like yeah, but I didn't. I just, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And so I shot my shot and missed completely. But that doesn't mean like I'm completely off the court. You know what I'm saying? Like I can always, you know, pull a Jerry McCain and turn around and do like another 3-pointer and then actually score. But I like this one. I like this guy mainly because of the fact that he is like, we have very witty banters, and like also for the record, I will very rarely date outside of my race. I prefer to date black and brown men, people of color. Sometimes I will dabble in the white pool, but like not that frequent, not that often. But yeah, I just love our banter. It's very nice. It's very refreshing because even though he's not black, he's still a person of color. And so like there are a lot of things that he's very knowledgeable on about black culture, about black social issues and politics, that is just like really exciting and like really stimulating to me. So like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. That one is like catching my eye. Like that one is more serious to me. And so I'm kind of like holding the faith for that. But yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm finally at the store. I'm at Publix, where they say shopping is a pleasure, but I just don't see the pleasure. I don't, because this is the only, I was gonna go to Aldi, right? Because Aldi is, oh my goodness, this lighting. Okay. I was gonna go, oh my gosh, wait. I was going to go to Aldi, but they're not open until like 8:30. And so I was like, well, I guess Publix opened at 7, and I've been up since like 5 something this morning. But they say that shopping is a pleasure here, and I'm just like, babe, these prices, it's not giving pleasure. It's giving pain. It's giving torment. It's giving plague. That's what it's giving. Okay. So the recipe says mint tea. They say peach, but do you think I could do the ginger peach? I feel like there's a lot happening right there with the ginger peach turmeric. Let me see if I can find just a regular peach tea. I mean, I could always do the country peach passion. See what I mean? $4.39, $5.99. But I guess it's the brand, but I just feel like all teas do the same. So why are you charging me more? Why is this one $5.09, this one's $4.39, and then this one's $3.59? Like, what is happening here? I feel like the plot has most definitely been lost. Absolutely lost. You have absolutely lost your mind. Shopping is a pleasure. Shopping a pleasure, my ass. Okay. I also need to go shopping for my brunch on Saturday, but I can do that tomorrow. I have like one more day. Once I get back into town, I can just do that and then go again. But okay, so I got the peach, I got the mint, I need honey. I feel like I have honey at home, but I think I'm just gonna get some more. It's better to have it and not need it than to want it and not have it, is my opinion. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. Look at this. Honey is so expensive. Honey is like oh my gosh. Honey is so expensive. Like, look. $7.39, $11.89. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get store brand. I just feel like store brand is just the way to go. But you know what? I love my local Hive honey. I just feel like for $6.99, babes, $6.99. That local Hive though is just gonna get me right every time. So now I need lemonade. They have a strawberry and pineapple, two of my favorite fruits. If I was not sick, I would get that, but we make shift with the old-fashioned Publix lemonade. All right, I think that's everything I have. I should get some bananas for oatmeal. Maybe I'll get some like dates or something. But I don't know like what's anti-inflammatory with I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. What could be considered anti-inflammatory with oatmeal? Like, I don't want to irritate my throat too much, but here we go. I'm just gonna go. I need to go. I'm like tired. I've been walking for too long and like my body is starting to be like, bitch, you need to go sit down. Like, you got a lot to do today, and it's like, health is wealth for me. Health is freaking wealth. All right, shopping is a pleasure. This lighting is insane. Let's just appreciate that for 1 second. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. All right. Now I'm gonna go home. This isn't like a real like vlog or anything. Like, I'm just kind of I woke up at like 5 a.m. and was like, I need to go get a medicine ball. But I didn't really have any intentions. I just kind of got up and started recording because I was like, there's no way that I'm starting to feel this way and I have so much to do this weekend. And it's always the weekend where you have stuff to do that your body is just like, nope, nope, it's not cooperating. So I'm gonna I should go to Trader Joe's and get some eucalyptus for my shower so I can like breathe and like just really get into it. But no, I just need to go home and like start working because I had a lot of homework to do. I have to pack for my trip. Like I just have a lot. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah. One of the hardest things ever, right, when you're walking is like people really don't pay attention to where they're going. Like people really do not like pay attention at all. They will hit you. I was on my bike the other day and like a lady was full on about to hit me, like kept going. And I was like, whoa. I actually did get hit once when I was in high school. A lady literally hit me while I was on my bike and I was on my way to work and I kept going and I was on the phone with my mom and the lady I kept going because I was more concerned about being late to work than I was, oh shoot, I got hit. That's capitalism for you. That really is capitalism for you. But no, in all seriousness though, it's been so long since I've made a vlog and since I've made like a video on whether it was on TikTok or YouTube. It's just been so long. And like I've gained well over like I feel like 500 plus followers since I started posting more on YouTube. Like I think my follower count is like 920 or something like that, mainly from my mashups, which is kind of cool in of itself. But it's been such a crazy journey because if you came from TikTok, right, and you've been following me there, like life has just been looking really different, looking really crazy than like what I imagined, what I thought it would be. And I think for so long, it has been kind of hard to bounce back from that, right? Like I genuinely just had like such a really rough season. Anybody that was following me on TikTok knows my infamous Princess and the Frog video about how I got accepted into NYU and I was like fighting for my life to go to NYU. And that's like not been my dream school, but like that's been like essentially it really has actually well it actually has been my dream school since high school. And I talked about going to NYU and I literally flew out because at the time my cousins were living in New York. And so I remember flying out to New York to audition for Tisch and I didn't get in. And I was just like, well, there goes my dream. Like, that's life, I guess. Like, that sucks. And so when the opportunity came to apply again, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could definitely get in this time. Like, I could definitely get in. I got in and it was so cool. Like that was like, and like people will tell me all the time, like all my friends will tell me like, that's no small feat to like be able to get into NYU in of itself. Granted, I was a transfer student, but still besides the point, right? I got into NYU and I think that for me, it was just such a big disappointment on my behalf because I was just like, I fought like tooth and nail to be here. Like nobody knows just how much like I did sacrifice and how much I was almost ready to sacrifice to go to this school. And I think that was the hardest part is like when, oh my goodness, I always cry when I talk about this like phase of my life. But like, I think for me, like, that was, like, one of the hardest things. It's like, when is it time to kind of just let the dream that you once had go? Because, like, in America, right, we're told, like, oh, you gotta keep hustling and, like, you gotta keep moving and you gotta keep persevering and, like, pushing through and da-da-da-da-da, right? Which is all fine and dandy in, like, I don't want to say a delusional state, but for lack of a better word, a delusional state. But when you can't push anymore and the door has like quite literally been closed, locked, and barred in your face, and you can't even like get a sledgehammer through that, what do? Like, you literally like cannot do anything. And I think I was just like so sick and so bummed out that I needed to take a break from posting and from making videos, which I guess led to me making mashups and led to me, doing, not even making music, because I don't make music, but like doing that just out of sheer boredom and just like, well, life moves on and I guess I have to move on. And like, I hate like saying it like that because that sounds so sad and pathetic, but like that's the truth. Like, life does move on, and like at some point you have to move on as well. And I don't know, like I just think like I needed a break from like making content and being seen and like, oh, sorry, you can't even see me. See, that's the point. Like, but like being seen and being in front of a camera when I just did not feel like myself. Like, it just felt inauthentic and it felt phony and it just felt disingenuous. And I don't know, like it was just such a weird phase of my life. And like now I'm starting to feel like myself again. Like, I feel a little bit reinvigorated, a little bit re-energized. I feel like maybe it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, just because something that you really, really hoped for and really, really wanted didn't pan out the way that you hoped it would, does not mean that it's the end of the world. But to a 20-something, like, it feels like that. But not only that, like, on top of like all the stuff that like I have discovered since then, because like I feel like even with my mashups, right, like that's not something that I really like. How do you keep moving forward when you're just not finding yourself passionate about anything? Like, you just don't really like anything, you're just doing it, you're kind of just going through the motions, and you're just hoping that something sticks rather than it being genuinely real and authentic. And I think I struggle with that thing, that authentic thing. Like, if it doesn't feel genuine to me, then I'm just not going to pursue it 100%. Like, I love it as a hobby. I love, like, thank God that I have a job. Like, thank God that I have a way to pay my bills, right? But I think for me, right, is that I just prefer treating things as hobbies because I don't have that emotional stability anymore. Or like, I don't want to say I don't have that emotional stability, because like I said, like, things are looking better, like I feel great again, but I don't have that, I guess, strong foundation to keep, like, to pursue something 100%. And I think like that's like the biggest life lesson that I've learned right now is like, not chasing everything at 100%. Like, I've done it before in my past lives, and like I've seen how quickly I burned out, how in certain situations, like I've been in like really horrible situations, and then everybody kind of just stares at me, and it's like, wow, people really tell you to pursue your dreams until it's time to pursue your dreams and nobody wants to help you. It's kind of like wild, like it's really weird. But like, I think like that's just why for me, I just have not been in a place of like 100%ness. Like, I just have not been in that space. I haven't been in that space for a minute. And I think like for me that's okay, because as I feel like as long as I'm getting out of bed and like doing things that I'm really passionate about, which is like fostering community, helping people find spaces that they can thrive in and like they can grow in and that they feel safe talking in, that's like really cool and what's really important to me, because like you really find out what you're capable of and the things that you can really do. Especially if you're in a space or in like a state of mind where you just feel like life has constantly knocked you down and you just have no way of getting back up. So yeah, I just think that that's where I'm at in life right now, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Like, I'm at peace with it, even though I feel like people may have like certain expectations of me and like where I should be in life, and like because I have like you know, these certain gifts or like these certain unique talents or like all these different things. Like, I think like that to me is like very weird because like, I don't know, like I think that for me, I'm just the type of person where like I believe that like yes, you can be talented, but also like there are certain things that you need to do in life to be able to honor the space that you're in or like the space that you're going to be in. Like you can't rush something because if you rush it, you're gonna get it too soon and then it's like everything's gonna be screwed up and then you'll be in a worse predicament, something that you can't get out of or save yourself from. And so I'm just so I'm like I'm a very like graceful person. At times I'm like feel like I'm not, but like I'm such like a graceful person and like so patient now that it's actually like insane. You know what I mean? And like I just don't give a frick anymore. Like I really don't give a frick. Like I'm recording myself in public. Like people have walked past me. I'm literally talking to my phone. Like all these people are just like minding their own business. Like people really don't care. Like people genuinely don't care about what you're doing or what you're going through because they have their own stuff going on. And like I don't know. Like yeah, I don't know. I just feel really good. Okay, I'm home. I think I'm the only one up right now. I'm like the early riser in my household. Um, so yeah, let's make this medicine ball. Alright, I think I'm gonna use like a good half and half mix. I don't know if I should use more lemonade or water. I think I'm gonna use more water and maybe just like a splash of lemonade or something like that. Just take the lid off, Jamarius. Alright, it says you're supposed to steam the lemonade, but I just feel like heating it up, it does the same thing. Like if I'm heating up the water, I can heat up the lemonade. It'll be fine. I think. Oh my gosh. I hope that's good. I really. Also, don't mind the dirty countertops. I'm cleaning tomorrow. Promise I'm gonna clean up tomorrow. While that's going, I think I can make some oatmeal. So, I think I was actually supposed to get green tea instead of mint. But like, the recipe also called for mint. So, you know, potato at this point. I just feel like if it gets the job done, that's just what my life is. How do you open this? How do you open this? This should not be this complicated. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Life is like crazy. How did I dump this on me? Oh my goodness. I feel like brown sugar is fine. I feel like putting brown sugar in my oatmeal, I feel like it wouldn't hurt. Maybe just like a little bit. Maybe just like a little. I just bought that other honey, the Florida honey, but I had some honey here, so I'm gonna use this entire thing before I use that one. You know, finish the old before the new. I'm just using all my spoons. Oh my gosh. Okay, so a taste test of the oatmeal. Have you ever had unflavored oatmeal? Like, has anybody ever had unflavored oatmeal? Like, with just maybe just a tad of sweetener, like honey or like agave? Wow. This is how I know I have a sugar addiction. I definitely have a sugar addiction because that, wow, that's so nasty. But the real tea is this medicine ball. That's what I really came here for. Cheers. It's time to get married. You ever need somebody to take care of you? Come call me. Come call me. This, oh my goodness. I really like that peach tea. The peach is like killer, but this is so good. This is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now it's time for me to work on some podcast stuff, and then I'm gonna work on this vlog. Hopefully I will have it out by today. And yeah, thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. It may not have been an exciting journey, and I don't know what the point of this was, but I hope that you got something from it. Bye.